comrades, sisters and brothers, Linda told me that I had 4 minutes to talk about public services. Can I start by paying tribute to Linda Edgerton, because she has kept the flame alive for so long on behalf of so many of us. It's already been mentioned that the struggle of the black people in the southern states of the USA in the 60s had a profound impact on us and influenced our own struggle and our own civil rights movement. I have no doubt that the influence of the resurgent women's movement also had an impact through time on our demands for not just civil and political, but social, economic and cultural rights. And working class women in particular, workers, lowest paid workers, played a tremendous role, particularly over the last 50 years in those struggles. And I am very honoured to have been able to serve them for a part of that time. Those rights, social, economic, civil, political, cultural, run through our peace agreement, as we all know. They are as yet undelivered. Our demands for equality and human rights are as yet undelivered. And a vehicle which so many of us put faith in, a Bill of Rights, a strong, inclusive, enforceable Bill of Rights, would deliver that. And it is, as of yet, undelivered. And we have always known, women have always known, that one of the best ways to deliver those rights and make a fairer and better society is through decent public services. Because when ordinary people out there do talk about human rights, social and economic rights, what they really talk about is the right to a decent health service, to social care, to education, to housing, to jobs, to decent jobs, to an adequate standard of living, to a proper welfare system, to a good environment to live in. Those are, I think, the demands we all felt were central in that peace agreement we supported what now seems like a very long time ago, and which maybe now we have a chance to bring to fruition. But I do know that it will only come to fruition if we the people and we the women keep doing what we've been doing for such a very long time, but do it again in an even stronger and more collective way. I have been through so many struggles that women who cook and clean and care have been at the forefront of. Women who themselves have, as of yet, not have had the rights they deserve, but they've been out there for decades struggling against the attempt by our enemy to remove our public services, to destroy our National Health Service, to privatise care, to charge for education, to deny working class people decent public housing to live in, to destroy jobs, to casualise, to 0 hours contract, to privatise. And that has been going on for a long time. And at the forefront of that resistance have been ordinary working class women. And they've also been at the forefront, multitasking as women do over those decades, not just fighting for their own equality, but for equality for others. They have stretched the hand out on the basis of international solidarity. They have been incredibly generous of spirit in terms of their support for other oppressed people's struggles. Here in our own backyard, they've tackled cuts in home help services at the same time as taking on strip searching. They are incredible, and I am proud to say in conclusion that at lunchtime today, I was invited into one of the engine rooms. I went along to a celebration of International Women's Day, organised by the women workers and the men, some of them are feminists, there's one of them over there, in the Royal Victoria Hospital in Belfast, and I am in no doubt, having talked to them and then listened to them, that the fight and the fire is still alive, and they're not taking any more crap. And I think we are at our strongest when we, in the union movement, the women, the communities in which we live and serve, come together, and we can change the world.